Hi, my name is Berta Yarnat, and I'll be talking about Ford versus BMW. Let's start with organizational structures. Traditional organizational structure is top down. They have chain of command. They have specialized departments. They like stability. On the other hand, modern organizational structures are more flexible. They are project based, goal oriented, more adaptable. In this case, Ford is the most traditional company that has a more rigid structure. BMW is the more modern company. They're more flexible and more goal-oriented. Let's talk about value disciplines. Ford value discipline is customer intimacy. This means that they will change and tailor the products and services to fit the customer needs. It is more expensive, but they believe is the way to create loyalty for the long term. BMW value discipline is product leadership. That means that they strive to create a state-of-the-art product, top of the line. That's their one and only purpose. Um, Segment contrast between Ford and BMW. Ford has three segments. They have a car for everyone for your need. Ford Blue segment sells the traditional combustible engine vehicles. So this is like your Mustang, your Broncos, your Explorers, what you think of when you think Ford. For each segment, will cover your electrical vehicles, your next generation technology vehicles. And lastly, for Pro segment sells vehicles for commercial, government, and rental customers. On the other hand, BMW just has one segment, luxury, top of the line, the ultimate driving machine. Okay, now let's talk about demographics. Ford caters to the middle class with high sale numbers in average price sedans, SUVs, and trucks. BMW targets upper middle class and upper class. They're going for the luxury, high performance cars. Median household income between both companies. Ford is 77,000, BMW is 100,000 or higher. So there's a difference there on the price, on the income. But other than that, they tend to be very similar. Ford leans a little bit more on the white demographic, on race. But other than that, they do tend to be very similar. Now, loyalty program. Both companies have very similar loyalty programs. They are both digital. You earn points with both of them by buying a car, leasing a car, getting service. Both of them have credit cards that you can also use to earn points. American Express, Visa, they will work pretty much the same way. They have tier program based um, benefits, rewards. You can both of them you can cash for credits, services, merchandise, upgrades. With BMW, you can also cash your rewards for exclusive events. Um, Now, the main difference between the programs is the return rate. Ford return rate is about 5% and BMW is 1%. Of course, this varies. Depends if you get bonuses, if you get a promotion, if you have the credit card, what you buy with the credit card, things like that. But in average, it's 5 and 1%. So for loyalty program, it's definitely more generous. And of course, it is done that way in purpose for their customer base. Okay, now let's talk about big data and AI. Ford has leveraged big data in its plans to improve downtime, leading to savings. It's using sensor data to detect failure before they manifest so they can order parts, things like that. Provides Google AI services like Google Assistant, voice technologies, Google Maps. BMW is leveraging AI in a different way. Its plans have increased productivity and quality. They have a plant floor that is closed loop. It's all digital. Robots are welding the stud on the frames, and AI is looking for errors. And if an error is fine, it's asking the robot to fix it. So no human interaction is needed. It's a closed loop. Everything is done digital. This has improved plant efficiency by 500%. So both of them are using big data and AI in different ways, but both of them are leveraging on their benefit. Digital transformation. Ford partnered with Google in 2021 with a 6-year program to modernize the plants with AI, scale up vehicle app system, and streamline operations. Uh, BMW launched a program also in 2021 to create a seamless digital experience for customers. They have a global sales team that can advise a customer in any location, anywhere in the world. They're personalizing the buying experience. They're using mobile car keys and Amazon Alexa. So both of them are going through digital transformation. Of course, not surprisingly, for both of them, it started with COVID. As you can see, Ford is modernizing and BMW is personalizing the buying experience. So a little bit different there. Um, Digital maturity. BMW will fall under the maturing classification since it has always been a company on the four-line technological advances. On the other hand, Ford will fall under the developing classification since it tends to be more traditional, even though it has made huge leaps. Analytics for personnel decisions. Ford has implemented Oracle Recruiting. The system can analyze and compare data to identify trends. They have implemented surveys with the hiring managers and the candidates to have data to pull from. They also have the Employee Ambassador Program to increase the employer brand. BMW is leveraging Power BI. They have a central dashboard for HR KPIs that's accessible across all countries. The metrics in the dashboard includes data from diversity and inclusion all the way to office ergonomics. They're building a historical record for future analysis. In conclusion, although both companies are successful on their own markets, Ford seems to be playing catch up in the digital transformation, while BMW has established itself as a leader. It is important for a company or an individual to be customer centric. But to be really successful, a company or individual needs to think outside the box, needs to think of solutions to problems that do not exist yet. They must keep improving products and processes. Creating a balance is essential, of course, um, but you need to keep thinking of what's next. Companies must avoid the trap of not thinking big enough. So that's all for BMW. Thank you for your time.